Hey everyone, what's going on? My name is Van and welcome to the channel. If you've been searching around the internet for a good watch under $100 and you just don't know what watches there are or which ones you want, you've come to the right place because today I'm counting down my picks for the 5 best watches under $100. Now I may have cheated on this list just a little bit. 1 or 2 of the picks are just a smidge over $100, but they're definitely worth the money. But before we get into this video, only a small percentage of people who actually watch my videos are subscribed. So if you end up liking this video, consider subscribing to the channel. It's free and you can unsubscribe anytime you want. Now without further ado, let's get right into this video. So coming in at number 5, we have the VOSTOK AMPHIBIA. The VOSTOK Amphibias have a price range of anywhere from $80 to $100. We have a case diameter for the most time, 40 millimeters. And we have an in-house Russian movement, actually. And we actually have an in-house Russian movement. Now, Vostoks are a great diver watch. They're Russian-made. I know a lot of people are kind of skeptical when they hear Russian-made. They're like, oh, I only wear Swiss-made watches. But really, it's a pretty good quality watch for $80. You're getting a very good in-house movement for $80 and 200 meters of water resistance. I'd say that's a pretty good buy. And there is a VOSTOK Amphibia for almost anyone. There's black ones, blue ones, red ones, teal ones, white ones. There's a color for everybody, and there is a size for everybody, but for the most part, VOSTOKs do have a 40 millimeter case. And with that said, I think it's a great buy. Now coming in at number 4 on this list, some of you guys love it, and some of you guys hate it. And it's the INVICTA Pro Diver. Now the INVICTA Pro Diver has a price of around $83 on Amazon. It has a case diameter of 40 millimeters and a SEIKO NH35 movement. And yes, INVICTA did steal the design from Rolex, and they put almost no effort into designing it themselves, and that's why a lot of people hate this brand. But think about it, you're getting 200 meters of water resistance and a SEIKO movement, as well as a 120 click rotatable bezel. So with that said, this watch isn't actually that bad. It's just that the branding doesn't have a whole lot of history and they just kind of steal their design from other watches. But if that's what you're into, go ahead and go for it. Coming in at number 3 on this list, we have a Chinese homage watch. Now if you guys have been on my channel before, you guys know that I love the brand Pagani Design. They make quality watches at a good price. So number 3 on this list is the Pagani Design Submariner homage watch. We have the price of $80 to $90. It's usually $90, but every once in a while, they'll put it on sale for even $70 or $60. We have a case diameter of 43 millimeters and a SEIKO NH35 movement. Now, I know a lot of you guys don't like homage watches either, but you have to look at the quality of this watch. It comes with a ceramic bezel insert, a sapphire crystal, 100 meters of waterproof resistance, hacking and hand-winding movement, a SEIKO movement, a brushed stainless steel band, a bright, beautiful lume, and a 90-click rotatable bezel. There's so many great features on this watch, I couldn't just disclude it from this list. It is honestly one of my favorite watches. I have it in my collection over there on the wall, and I just love it all around. The only thing I wish they would have done is made it 40 millimeters instead of 43. 43 is a little chunky for my wrist. But if you're good with a 43 millimeter watch, go ahead and go for it. Coming in at number 2 on this list, it's actually the watch I'm wearing right now, and that is the SEIKO SNK 809. Now you can get this watch on Amazon for about $88. I'm not sure if the value has actually risen or not, but last time I checked, it was $88 on Amazon. We have a case diameter of 38 millimeters, and it comes with the legendary 7S26C movement. Unfortunately, with that movement, there is no hacking or hand-winding, but for a SEIKO 5 that looks this good, I love it. One of the reasons I really love the SEIKO SNK 809 is because it just has the really nice field watch aesthetic. It has the triangle at the top, it has the minutes and the hours on the dial, it has a date and a day of the week complication, it has a mineral crystal and a sandblast or bead blast case, and it honestly just looks really, really good for the money. And it's also really versatile. You can put it on Anywhere from a black leather strap, a brown leather strap, a rainbow natal strap, any type of natal strap, it will look amazing and it's super versatile. If you're thinking about getting into watch collecting, I think the SEIKO SNK 809 is the perfect first watch for anyone, to be quite honest. It's just super comfortable, it's good quality, it's got a good movement, and it's a brand with history, and that's what I love about it. And the moment you've all been waiting for is number 1, and that is the ORIENT BAMBINO. Usually you can find an ORIENT BAMBINO for about $110. It's a little out of the price range of $100, but honestly, I think it's worth the money. We have a case diameter of 40.1 millimeters, surprisingly, and an in-house ORIENT movement. Now on this watch, there's a domed crystal and a domed dial for $110. You don't usually see that on this type of watch. It gives it a really nice dress watch aesthetic, and it curves so it fits your wrist really perfectly, and it's very comfortable. Now with ORIENT BAMBINOs, it's not just one type of watch. There are tens of ORIENT BAMBINOs. There's the first generation version 1, first generation version 2, second generation version 1, but honestly my favorite is the second generation version 1, and I'll show that on the left over here. There's something about it that just kind of reminds me of a Grand Seiko type of aesthetic, with the hands that are just geometrically pleasing, and it's just a really nice dress watch all around. The ORIENT BAMBINO also comes in tens of colors. There is so many colors with the ORIENT BAMBINO and so many different variations. There's something for everyone. That's why I love the ORIENT BAMBINO. Alright guys, so there you have it. That was my list for the 5 best watches under $100. And of course, the link where you can buy all of these watches will be in the description below. But before you leave today, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and to consider subscribing to the channel. It's free and you can unsubscribe anytime you want. That's going to be it for this time, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye, everyone.